Why is it that people don't want to grow? Why is it that they just settle for being less than what they are capable of being? Why is it they shy away from doing their stuff and challenging themselves and taking life on and making it an exciting adventure? Why is it? Because living your dream, it's hard, ladies and gentlemen. It's hard living your dream.
If you decide you want to be rich, all you gotta do is start. Why not? Who gonna stop you? Unless you tell it to the wrong person. Mama, listen to me. I'm going to be rich. Anybody rich in this family? Go in there and sit down somewhere. Get yourself a good job. Oh, mama, you must be right. No, mama could be wrong. Because what you have in your imagination, God didn't show it to your mama. I'm sorry. He showed it to you. Listen to me. If y'all don't do nothing else, write everything you imagine down. Write it all down. Pray about it and watch what happens.
I want to tell all of you that are out there chasing a dream to keep chasing it. I know right now you might feel alone. You might feel like it's just you out there doing it. Everyone thinks you're crazy. People are talking bad about you. Family's worried about you. Bless their heart. Let them worry about you. Let me tell you something. I want you to hear me. Yes, you. You were born to do something great with your life. Daggone it. You were. You're not average and ordinary. There's this part of your heart that wants to be somebody so bad, that wants to make a difference for other people, that wants to win, that wants to accomplish something great. And guess what? God didn't put that dream in your heart as some joke. It's not a hallucination. You're not crazy.
Nice, but I think people find themselves incrementally checking how far they've got. Just keep banging on, you know? That's the most important. I think mountain climbers would probably tell you the same thing, you know? There's no point looking. The difference between climbing 100 feet and climbing 500 feet is a point of view.
We are in charge of our attitudes. And when you're in charge of your attitude, you say, if it's hard, then do it hard. I won't allow this to stop me. I don't have the option of easy. I don't have the option. And I don't think you do, or any of us do, of going around trying to find a dream. That's a little dream that doesn't require much responsibility or not too stressful or won't be too much of a hassle. No. I am convinced that life is 10% of what happens to me and 90% of how I react to it.
If you're supposed to be at work on Friday, let's say at 7 a.m., 8 a.m., you're going to be there. If you work in a restaurant and your boss tells you to take out the trash, you're going to take out the trash. But when you tell yourself that you're going to start a YouTube channel on Friday, or when you tell yourself you're going to pivot in another direction September 1st, and you don't, why? There's a lack of respect. There's a lack of respect for yourself. And you have to get to the root of that. You have to show up for yourself. You have to put your foot on the gas and go. The drive doesn't come first. You put your foot on the gas and then you create momentum.
Focused on watering your grass that you don't even have the time to check if somebody else's grass is greener. Because once you start comparing your process to somebody else's, it'll demotivate the shit out of you. You just have to fall in love with your process, because realistically, bro, what might take somebody else 2 years might take me 10 years.
Set goals. Because the chances of you finding what you want without a clear target to move forward are right around zero. If you don't know where you're going, you will end up someplace you didn't plan to be.
Focus on yourself, on improving yourself, on being a good person yourself. Focus on you liking yourself. Do you like who you are? Be the best that you can be and do not try to be like anyone else.
The greatest gift that you can give yourself is to find something that you're naturally adept at and figure out a way to make a living at it. Because if you do that, every day will be a play day. You're never battling upstream. You love what you do, and if you love what you do, why do you want to stop doing it?
Make sure your why is strong. When things go wrong, as they always do, you have the strength to keep going.
Life, people are not going to be around you to motivate you. They're not going to be around you to push you, to celebrate you, to applaud you. You got to do it on your own. That's what I'm doing right now.
Don't worry about the people that God has removed from your life. He saw things you didn't see. He heard conversations you couldn't hear, and he made moves you wouldn't make.
Repeat after me. I will never allow anyone to make me feel like I am not enough.
You can protect yourself from negativity. And that's what stops most people, negative thoughts. The way you can put a coating around your mind is with one simple thing, gratitude. Gratitude erases negativity. I'm gonna show you how this works. If you wake up in the morning, you start having negative thoughts. Man, this ain't my day. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I'm tripping, I just don't feel myself. Every time you feel, in the middle of the day, if you feel yourself doing that, stop, just stop for a second. And start going over in your mind everything you have to be grateful for. Not everything you want, everything you already have.
The universe loves gratitude. The more you're grateful for what the good is in your life, the more good you get to be grateful about. And it's like, you know, if somebody gives you a present or gives me a present and I say, oh my God, I hate that color and it doesn't fit, and you know, that person will never give me another present. But if you say, oh, it's wonderful and thank you, I really adore it, it's great, that person is probably going to want to buy you a present every time they see something they think you would like. And it's like that with the universe. The universe loves gratitude.
What come out your mouth is what's going to come back to you. It's the law of attraction. I can't lose this weight. You sure ain't. I'm going to get fit this year. Strong possibility. I'll never be rich. Promise you will. I'm going to be rich one day. Strong possibility. It's how it works, man. It's the law of attraction. It doesn't matter whether you believe in it or adhere to it. It is the law of attraction. It will never change. As you say, if you change what you say, you change the moment you say it, you begin to change.
You're right. Your thought process should always be, how can I make this work?
An optimist sees an opportunity in every calamity. A pessimist sees a calamity in every opportunity.
I missed out so many parties and I used to think, oh my God, that's the party of the year. But then as you grow up, you realize there's a party every other day. But there's these opportunities for you to reach your goal. They don't come every day.
What can make it okay? Your attitude about it. That you decide that this is not going to determine who I am. Charles Swindoll said about attitude, he said, the longer I live, the more I realize the impact attitude has on life. Attitude to me is more important than facts. It is more important than the past, than education, than money, than circumstances, than failures and successes, than what other people think or say or do. It is more important than appearances, giftedness, or skill. The remarkable thing is we have a choice every day regarding the attitude we will embrace for that day. We cannot change our past. We cannot change the inevitable. The only thing we can do is play the one string we have, and that is our attitude.
If there's anything in life that you don't currently have right now, it's because of who you are and how you think. I know you're strong enough to do it because you're human. And every human has what it takes to get past whatever they're going through if they decide to.
Through practice and practice and practice. Practice makes what? Absolutely not. Dismantle that belief system. It makes improvement. You can always better your best. You can always go beyond anything that you have ever done. You'll never hit a state of perfection.
You're running from pain. You're running from challenges. You telling me how difficult your life is. Do you understand it is the difficulty that's going to prepare you and take you to that next level? I'm here just like you here, and I promise you, I ain't leaving without the degree. I will not leave without that goal. I will not leave without that dream. I will not leave this university until I'm successful. I will not leave this job. I will not leave this client. I will not leave this opportunity until I get it.
Never living in the past or making excuses as to why you aren't where you should be. Remember, everyone suffers setbacks. Everyone has the opportunity to either blame others and circumstances or to focus on moving on and creating a better future. Regardless of what has happened, you decide what you do now.
always keep going. Always. No matter what happens, the storm eventually ends. And when the storm does end, you want to make sure that you're ready.
There's only one rule in this fucking jungle. When the lion's hungry, he eats.